Chat, can you hear me now? Yeah, you can. Oh my god. Do you want to know what the issue was, chat? Do you want to know what the issue was? Wait, nobody's responding to me. I just heard myself on stream. Hello? Okay, now you're responding. Y'all making me paranoid by being too busy focusing on your own conversations. How dare you? Hello, 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 everybody. Now everything is functioning. Okay, now. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, everybody. Oh, let's see if I can fix this now. Oh, man, talk about the most scuff I've ever had in my entire life. All right, can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Hopefully you can all still hear me and I didn't just break everything. It would not surprise me if I just broke everything. Did I break it? Good. I did break it. I did break it. Why would you tell me I broke it if I didn't break it? Yes, we can hear you. Oh. Chat. How dare you? How dare you lie to me? On my way to break you right now. Come here, Aura. So I'm going to be a little bit quiet this morning because I did not realize when I was going to be first here that they have me staying out here in the living room. So here I am, out in the living room, where there is a room to my left, where my stepsister and her child are staying, and then a room further down where my father and stepmother are staying. So at any point, they might run out here and be like, "Hey, yo, Gene," but they're not going to say my real name. Or they're going to say my real name and not my VTuber name. So, yeah, let's not dox myself. Because imagine they come out here and be like, "Oh my god, I haven't seen blank you for so long." So, yes, if you hear me panic, that's why. No, chat. Oh, well, thank you so much for the redeem. No, Vanya does want me to get doxxed. Vanya wants me canceled, actually. Vanya is writing the doc right now. Also, I apologize for the quality of the mic. All I have is my mobile setup today. But also, if you see me constantly looking to the left, it's because I have a laptop on my lap that I'm using to see you all. Hello, all. All right, let's do some good mornings here. Good morning, Butt Goose. How you doing? Good morning, Vanya. Good morning, Aura and Keeper of Fate. Good morning, Lilith. Thank you for sticking around. Good morning, everybody who did stick around, by the way. I really appreciate you. Good morning, Mitchie. I saw you there a few times. Good morning, Moreau. Moreau, get attacked by your cat right now. Do it. Get attacked. Let your cat attack you. Your cat deserves to attack you. Let it eat you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am so quiet because I'm on a mobile mic this morning and I'm trying not to wake people up. So yeah, y'all are just gonna have to turn me up, unfortunately. And good morning, lovely, lovely, lovely new people. Good morning, XW Miller, how you doing? How you doing? Good morning, Pod. So, I don't know how to say your name. Bay, you're so quiet. Good morning, dog. Butt Goose. Butt Goose, I've seen your song. Butt Goose, I saw your singing of the German song, the German Washington song. You sang it very, 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 very lovely. You did a good job. I'm proud of you. Oh, little alien, you are such a fantastic musician. You are an incredible cosplay artist. I think that's what you call them. You're just wonderful, kind, sweet, amazing, and I do really, 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 really appreciate you. Thank you so very, very, very much for being as amazing as you are, and thank you for the redeem. Good morning, bees. 213 of you. Still good to see all 213 of you. I will be worried if you ever lose a few of you. Just heads up. So, chat. This morning, we're all about the vlog. Do y'all want to hear about my travels? Do y'all want to hear about me getting touched up by a TSA man? Okay. So, chat, we're going to start from the very beginning. The very beginning. Oh. Okay, so, chat, I am currently not my normal state because I went to go visit my Faja. Why? Because I haven't seen her in like 4 years and, I needed to get out of the state. But technically, I'm still working. So, shush, quiet chat, nobody knows I'm here. Anyways. It started with me getting a message about an audition for voice acting, which, oh my god, I might have a part coming up soon, chat. You might get to see me in a game. We'll see. When I get back home, little alien, I'll record it, okay? But yes, okay, so I might have a gig soon. I had to send an audition, and so instead of going into work yesterday, I called in sick, which I wasn't feeling the best, so, I'm not lying. And I stayed home and recorded all the lines I needed to do super quickly, which, sorry for the world's loudest AC behind me. And so I recorded all the lines really quickly. I had to do a bunch of different voices. Then I had to grunt in a microphone for like 20 minutes, which that was fun. Because, you need to have all the different, like, audio of, like, oh, yes, no, all that kind of stuff. Fun. Yeah. And then I pack everything up, get going, and the Uber driver arrives, and I get a call on my phone. And who is it on my phone except my father being like, hey, have you arrived yet? I'm sorry, what do you mean, father? What do you mean, have I arrived? No, I haven't arrived. I am hundreds of miles away from you. And yeah, turns out he had misread the website I sent him. And so instead of looking at my arrival time, he looked at my departure time. My arrival time, by the way, my departure time was 3 p.m., right? 3 p.m.? 3 p.m.? We all get this? My arrival time was 11 p.m. He said, I'm going to wait. Man was going to wait there from 3 p.m. till 11 p.m. at night. I mean, like, not my personal thing, not my personal, like, want to do, but, yeah, he didn't. He ended up going back home, luckily. It was an hour away, but, it'd be nicer to wait at home than stay there. And what was I saying? Oh, right. Talked to the Uber driver. We talked about my father, because of course I did, because I tell Uber drivers everything. If you ever want to know my deepest, darkest secrets, find the last Uber driver I drove with. I guarantee he knows everything about me. He probably knows my blood type. I don't even know my blood type. We mostly talked about food. We get to the airport. And of course, the terminal I need to get into is closed for construction. So the Uber driver drives up and is like, hey, good luck. I'm like, thanks. That's nice. It's nice. And I go in. By the way, chat, if you are ever in the Denver airport, yes, it's the Denver airport. You're not going to dox me by going to my airport unless you sit there waiting for my hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. You already know I'm in Colorado, chat. You already know where I live. How else would I smoke the Weedles? Or anything else? But yes, so. I got distracted. What were we talking about? Right, travel. Don't look at my address or Vanya will kill you. Chat, I should know they killed me. I'm actually dead. That's why I'm an internet boy online. Because I'm dead. I am a ghost, chat. Boo. Right, so terminal closed. If you're in the Denver airport, go to the west security gate. Go to the west security gate. Nobody knows where it is. It's not very well hidden. It's just like you need to turn left, and everyone's like, oh, look at the big sign. It says East Terminal. Let's go that way. They're both the same. They're great. And used to be 400. Exactly. Almost half of the bees died trying to find my address. They're like, oh my God, the red hair, it's a flower. And then Vanya killed the bees. Vanya is the reason we're losing the bees, Chad. We're not going to have any honey soon because of Vanya. Chat, don't be bees. Don't be bees. Good morning, Amdis. Okay, where were we? Right, sorry. Go to security gate. Go to the security gate with the west side, because the east side gate, it's like, 5 to 15 minutes. And then the west gate is 0 to 5 minutes. I don't know how you have a 0-minute wait time, but you always have a 0-minute wait time there. And I think it's funny because I went there, and like, you go there, and there's 15 different like entrances to get through security. And everybody goes to the first one, including me, because I'm a follower. And I followed them right on to that one. I mean, it would have probably taken me literally a minute if I'd walked down like one more door. But I was like, no, first door, I must immediately take it. And by the way, I think it is interesting. We have some new technology here at TSA, right? I hate when the AC stops because I get used to the buzzing noise behind me. And you no longer have to take your laptop out of your bag, because apparently you can look through a bag, you can look through a laptop, but you can't look through a laptop bag and a laptop. But now you can. And like, okay, yeah, new technology. You don't need to take your shoes off. You don't need to empty your bags. Just put everything in there. You do stuff to empty your pockets so that we can tell what's in there. And apparently you have to take off your belt, because for some reason, belts are made of magic technology that nobody can see through. I don't know why. But apparently, hey. And so I go in the scanner, and the guy's like, okay, do the image. And there's like a picture of a guy, and you got to put your body out like that, right? And I do. And then he's like, okay, push your arm out further because you're not being registered properly. And I'm like, fine, let me stretch a little bit. Let me match the pose perfectly. And he's like, okay, perfect. And he scans me and goes, yeah, there's something wrong with your crotch. I'm sorry, what? There's something wrong with your crotch. We're going to have to give you a private screening. This is the first time this has happened to me, by the way. I mean, like, I've gotten felt up a little bit by the TSA before. They're just like, we're just going to touch you. But never have been like there's something at your crotch. And by the way, I saw on the scanner, and it's like lit up orange at my penar. I was like, what's wrong with my penis? What's wrong with it? Why is it showing up on a scanner? And the guy goes like, do you want to do this in private? And I'm like, honestly, no. I'd rather do it here so I have witnesses. Because like, the way he described it, the way he said it, I'm just like, I'm gonna get my cheeks spread, aren't I? Should I be somewhere else? Yeah. And he walks me through this step and he's like, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna interlock my fingers and rub the back of my hand against you, which is like the weirdest way to try to feel me up. Because like, okay, chat, take your fingers, interlock them, and like rub the back of your fingers on something. That's going to be like the least sensitive part of your hands. I mean, I know it's like, oh, this is proof that my fingers aren't going to try to grab you or anything, but like, don't do it at all then. You might as well just rub your face against my crotch. You'd have the same response. In fact, that might like give you a better reaction. TSA, don't rub your face against my crotch, please. And it's a whole process. It's a whole process of like, okay, turn around. Okay, spread your legs. Okay, now I'm gonna run my hands up you. Okay, now lunge forward. Okay, now I gotta get between your legs. I'm gonna go up now. And I'm like, sir, you don't gotta walk me through this. You don't gotta walk me through. You can just do it. You can just touch me. It's okay. You're not gonna let me out of here unless you touch me. So just do it. Get it out of the way. And then I gotta lunge, and I gotta lunge with the other leg, and I gotta turn around, and I gotta lunge, and I gotta lunge with the other leg. And finally he's like, okay, you're good. I'm like, am I? You still didn't tell me why my crotch lit up orange on the camera. Should I be worried about like metal deposits? Oh, 1 second, chat. But yeah. So chat. Apparently there might be something in my crotch. I don't know. But it frightened the TSA. Not the end of the story, though. Okay, more vlog. Good morning, Stick Storage. How you doing? It's all the macroplastics I've been eating. I've been trying to get like my aluminum intake, magnesium intake up, and yeah, it's just been deposited all down there. Mm-hmm. I have a Jacob's ladder piercing. I'm sorry you had to find out this way, chat. No, 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 I don't. I do think it's funny though. One of my favorite posts is girls who go, God, I'm so depressed. I went to the tattoo parlor to get a piercing, and they said I don't have the right anatomy for a Jacob's ladder. Like, no, you don't. Yes. Okay. No, but it wasn't even the button. Like the orange light covered my entire crotch. I'm just like, it's a lot of orange. Like what am I smuggling down there? Made me wonder, like, did I set something in my pants? Have I been holding a bomb down there the entire time? Who packed my pants? TSA, next question. It's like, have these pants been with you the entire time? Could somebody else have packed your pants? Chat, did you pack my pants? Y'all, have you been packing my pants while I wasn't looking? Guilty by pants. Anyways, next part. So, rest was pretty decent. And, I got on the tram, got to my gate's the word, got on the plane, which, by the way, this was annoying. They're like, the entire time, they're like, oh, guys, we have a full plane. Some of you are gonna have to choose to put your baggage underneath the plane, and you better be happy with that. And I'm just like, I don't want to do that. But I'm group 9. And like, if you're group 9, you should probably do it. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. I want to keep my bag. I brought a tiny little backpack, and I brought my laptop bag. Like, I need this. Good morning, Lumen. 1 second while I do this real quick. Sweet. Hey, Mr. Jack. Do 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 do. Hey, where you at? Sorry. Okay. So, anyways, they're like, okay, you gotta put your bag underneath. I'm like, I don't wanna. And they're like, you gotta do the bag under. I don't wanna. And then, like, right before we're boarding, like my group's boarding, some group 9, and they're like, we're going to start forcing you to put your bag under there. Group 9, you go up there right now and you go put your bag under the plane. And so I'd go there like a little sad child being like getting told off by my parents. And I go up there and the guys in front of me get their bag checked. And then the girl gets a phone call. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to wait here before I can make them put my bag underneath the plane. And she gets off the phone and being like, she's on there. She's like, he said that we need 10 people. Oh, we don't need 10 people? Okay. And she puts it on the phone, looks at me and goes, you don't need to check your bag. I'm like, hell yeah. Because the flight's already late. I have to catch a second flight. And I did not realize until I got on the flight that flight 1 and flight 2 were directly after each other. And so when I get on the plane, good morning, Maka, how you doing? And by the way, good morning, Lumen, I hope you're doing well. When I get on the plane, I get sat down like way in the back of the plane, and there's an empty seat next to me, and then next to that is an old guy. Seems lovely. But then the guy on the left of me across the aisle is getting mad. He's mad the entire flight. And I'm trying to figure out, like, why is this dude so angry? Like, everything he does is just angry. Like, every movement he does is, like, violent. And it turns out that he had a flight. Good morning, Cat. Significantly far away from our gate. And because we were delayed, he was like thinking he was going to miss his flight. I was just chilled the entire time. I was just calm. I was relaxed. I'm like, yeah, whatever happens, happens. If I miss my flight, I miss my flight. I'll figure it out, right? It's not the end of the world. Mwah. Kiss for chat. And, right. Flight goes, and this is a really weirdly long plane, but also it seems like it hasn't been flown since the early 70s because holy shit, the second we're off, that thing is shaking. It is shaking so hard. It drops. It has like a 20-foot drop where it just goes woof. And that was scary. I mean, I was like, you know what? This is going to be so funny. I might have just gotten my first voice acting gig. I might finally be doing good in streaming, and I'm about to die on this fucking plane. And I did. And I died. And I'm a ghost now, chat. But I lived. Anyways, and eventually I pass the fuck out. Wake up later. And I'm like, I wonder what the old guy's doing. And I turn to my right, and the old guy fell asleep in the exact same position as me, which is leaning forward, head limp, neck like cocked to one side, and just like it is awful. It is awful. It hurts. And I'm like that old man. His neck's gonna snap when he gets up eventually. Average Weird Al song. Good morning, Venus. He didn't die, but he did get up in the middle of the flight and looks at me and tries to talk to me. Have you tried to have a conversation when your ears are plugged because of pressure? Because the guy goes up to me and goes, I'm like, huh? I try. I'm like, oh, cool. Uh-huh. And he finally points and I'm like, oh, you want to go pee? Okay. And I get up and I let him off. And then I sit back down and I wait for him to come back. And he comes in, and he stands right next to me, directly next to me when he comes back. He's like, I want to get in my seat. I'm like, what are you going to do? Crawl over me? Man, step back so I can get out of the seat, and I have to, like, squeeze by him so he can get into the seat. Like where's the common sense, man? Like, wait, will you sit in my lap? I mean, he was skinny enough. He probably could have been comfortable, but, like, yeah. No, spider crawl, exactly. Crawl over me, old man. Break the last bit of your kneecaps. Thank you for the hydrate. Mm-hmm. 1 second. Wait, where's my drink? Oh, shoot. Okay, chat, 1 sec. I found it. I found it, chat. We're good. Yeah, exactly. Don't you know all old men can do that? All old men can turn to goo. Okay. Anyways, he sits down. We do get drinks at one point, which was lovely. Oh, am I lagging? Are we good? Hello, hello, hello. Ah, yeah. Ah. Sorry. Anyways. Okay, so thank you for the follow, bees. Chat, there's only 3 bees left. Chat. Oh, I gotta fix this. Testing. There we go. Okay. Chat, the bees are gone. Chat, there's less bees. There's only 3 bees left. Chat, save the bees. Save the bees. Anyways, hi. Hi, me. Okay. Stop eating bees. Stop eating bees. Vanya, stop eating the bees. How are we gonna have Honey Nut Cheerios? Okay, right. Eventually drinks come by. And chat. We're going to ask you this question right now, and there is a right answer. What is the right beverage to drink on a flight? Because it tastes best on a flight. Chat. What is the best drink to order on a flight? Because it tastes best on a flight. Water? No, water's wrong. Cat nailed it. And cat, you're the best. You are the best. Do you know why it tastes better on a flight? Do you know why it tastes better on a flight? And this is proven. This is proven, by the way. Tomato juice tastes better on a flight. Now, if you don't like tomato juice, screw you. But your taste buds and your sinuses, since they're swollen up, a lot of your taste is handled by your nose. Yes, if you can't smell, you can't taste as well. And that's why COVID screwed over so many people. And tomato juice, MOTS, MOTTS, tomato juice tastes better on a plane than anywhere else. Why is my man trapped in a box? Because I am on vacation, so we're just chatting and vlogging. But yes. Oh, pronouns, Becca. I go by he, they. Chat, what pronouns do you use? Okay, next. I froze. Did I freeze? Am I still here? God damn it. Alright, here we go. I ain't know if I can do this if I'm so whispery and shit, but I'm gonna try it, alright? Don't you dare fucking say muted, chat. That's gonna cause me to panic. If I am muted, I will kill myself. I will end the stream right now. God damn, I will end the stream. Alright, thank you. There's only so much stress I can put up with, chat. There's only so much stress I can put up with before I'm just like, nah, this ain't worth it anymore. Life's over. I'm ending it. Alright, wait. Right. So we're on the flight, doing our thing. Oh, tomato juice. Right. Tomato juice is the best. And when we arrive, when the flight lands, now this man is upset. The man sitting next to me, he's all like looking back, looking forth, being like, I can tell the mathematics he's doing. He's trying to figure out like, if I were to sprint right now through this entire plane, could I knock down an old lady to make it to the front first? The answer is no, because we're in the back of the plane. And they do this announcement, right? They're like, hey, everybody, we got some people in the back who have connecting flights and we're running a little bit late. Can y'all stay sitting down until they get off? Yeah, of course, nobody does that. Everybody stands up. And the dude to my left is mad. He looks at me and he's like, you got a connecting flight? And I'm like, yeah, I got a connecting flight. And he's like, all right, what's your gate? Like, what time do you got to be there? I'm like, okay, 9:20. It's like, oh, what's your gate? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't really care. It's fine. Because what I'm really trying to do, chat, is I'm trying to show him up. I'm trying to be like, look at me, man. I'm calm. I'm relaxed. I don't really care. But also, my gate is one gate over from the gate we're arriving at. We arrive on C14, and I got to make it to C13. Oh no, I checked. I just didn't want to be like, haha, man, my gate's better than your gate. I was like, I'm relating to you, man. I'm here. We're both in the same issue. And he's like, I'm at B gate. And then he finally does get up. We rush off. And when I get out there, I'm like, all right. I got off C14, that makes sense, right? I'm going to go find C13 now. So I take a look to my left, and I see C17. All right, that's weird. That's weird, 14, 17, that's not how math works, but, it's whatever, and I turn to the right. C10. I'm sorry, what? What do you mean? What do you mean it goes C17, C14, C10? Yeah, I don't know either, chat. And so for a second I realized, like, oh shit, am I screwed? I mean, technically I got like 10 minutes or 20 minutes to get to my gate and it should be right there. And we are in the C terminal at least. But so I start looking around and I start doing math, which, chat, I'm not good at math. But I look to the left and it goes C17. And then it drops down by like 2, like C15. And then there ain't no other gate. So I look to the right and it's C10, C12. I'm like, okay. All right, so evens on one side, odds on the other side. And so I start following down. It goes, goes C17, C15, fish restaurant. What? Huh? Why is there a fish restaurant right here? And I go further, and I go a little bit further. And what's there? There's the fucking gate. They put the gate between 2 fish restaurants. There's a restaurant on the left, a restaurant on the right, and it's just food. And then they have a random gate, like it's in between the 2 places. Oh, my mouth stopped moving, chat. I gotta fix my mouth again. Boop. All right, there we go. So yeah, like, I mean, imagine that. Imagine I didn't realize that. I'm like, I just accidentally slip into a restaurant and being like, I wonder where my gate is. But nah, we made it. Yeah. And the fact that it goes C13 restaurant, C50. I don't know where C8 is, because that wasn't anywhere near. That was gone. And I don't know why they went C12, C10, C14. But chat. If you ever see that gate, you'll finally be able to figure out where I went. I'm just going to assume it's the low education in this current state I'm in. But here comes the next part, okay? So we get on the plane, the second plane, and it's a nice plane. It's a really nice plane. And I'm like, okay, this is a nice plane. And then I realized something, chat. Do you know what I realized? Chat? Last year, I flew to England. I flew from Denver to Reykjavik, then to England. The plane that we were on, that was a 40-minute flight, was the same plane we took from Denver to Iceland. How does that happen? First off, it's overqualified to be a 40-minute flight, but it also is underqualified to make it across an ocean. It was the worst flight I've ever been on. But using it for 40 minutes was an amazing flight. I mean, like, crazy. There's actually lots of places. Yes. I'm confused what you mean by that. Thank you for the follow. So, no, I was in Iceland. I'm not in Iceland right now. I'm on the East Coast of the United States right now. Hi, thank you for the follow, Cat Slay. How you doing? But yeah, so where were we? I'm not in Iceland, chat. Oh, but boy, I think Iceland flight was really funny because we wanted to stop in Iceland to be like, oh, I want to see what Iceland's like. And I saw most of Iceland from the plane. Like, Iceland is not big. But also, instead of, getting to go into the Icelandic airport, they stopped us in a foreigner airport section. So the only thing I saw of Iceland was a sausage stand and a Sabaro's Pizza, which is a pizza place in America that's in malls. I don't know why it was in the Icelandic airport. Hello, how you doing? Ix, what's up, Ix? But yes. Yeah, no, it's just a sausage stand. It was like that was my entire Icelandic experience, was having a beer and a sausage in an airport. Good sausage though. Good sausage. Anyways, so we get on the flight, and the first thing they do is like, "Hey, everybody, we have an announcement. We'd like you to look at the middle of the plane. Here's the captain. Look how old he is. He's 3 days from retirement." Which all I could think of was every action movie I've ever seen, where they're like, "Oh, he's 3 days from retirement," and then everybody dies. Like, don't tell me that at the beginning of the flight. Don't give me a death flag being like, "This is the old guy. He has 3 days left. Good luck, everybody else." And they made us applaud. They're like, "Okay, now everybody applaud him." I'm like, no. Y'all just sealed my fate here. And then I died. The plane crashed and we all burned. But I actually lived. Yeah. And then they're also like, "Hey, applaud the military." And I'm like, y'all can't just keep listing things for me to applaud. My hands are tired and I'm tired. And then we kept going. And we flew. And I made it. And now I'm in a beach house. Yes. And that's that story. Beach house. And now I'm the beach. But chat, it is beautiful here. It is beautiful here. I'll have to send pictures. I went out back on the porch. I can see the ocean. Or at least can hear the ocean. It was really, really dark when I went out there before. That might not have been the ocean. That might have just been a guy going. And if it was, he was very, very convincing. I'd have been very impressed by that man. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got to recalibrate chat. Boop. What are we doing? Oh, kiss for chat. Hydrate. Chat, you hydrate yourself. Pronouns he, they. Chat, what pronouns do you use? But yeah. And I have all my stuff. And now we're here. I'm kind of excited though. I've not been to the beach forever. Well, to be fair, this is kind of lightweight. This is the most I can do for streaming. I am on my phone. I wish I was not on my phone. I wish I had my full setup. Oh, chat. Guess who has a new microphone? Guess who has a new microphone? Not a new microphone. I also probably won't use it for streaming. Mm-hmm. So you know. Guess who has a new microphone that you won't ever hear and ever experience, except for the one time I'm like, "Hey chat, listen how good this microphone is." Anyways, we're not using that again. Ugh, 1 second, chat. I did a thing. All right, we're back. But yes, because so the microphone. So okay, here's the situation. Way back when, a long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. And I thought me and Qui-Gon Jinn could stuff the Federation in, and maybe even cut them some slack. Anyway, sorry. Yes. Back, long time ago, when I was a flesh tuber, back when I had flesh chat and I was not just an anime boy on your screen, I had bought this microphone. And it's a great microphone. It is an AT4040, very sensitive, very good. The problem is, It's very sensitive and it's very good. And I had to move in with my father at one point in time after I lost my job due to COVID. And that means I had to share the basement with my father, who was working on stuff. And the mic picks up everything in a room, including every little click clack, every little breath, every little anything. Very sensitive mic. And so, like, it was like having a stream where my father was also like my co-star, and he was just kind of vibing and doing stuff in the background or playing music. So yeah, I moved back to my Rode mic, and I haven't gone back because Rode mic is fantastic. But the AT4040 is super, 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 super good quality. So I may use it for like voice acting stuff, and then you'll hear it. But I do need to test it while I'm here, so I don't know. You might hear something. We'll find out. We'll see. Okay? 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 You at least hear it for like ASMR recordings. I mean, you know, also sensitive. Me, because I cry all the time. Thank you for the lurk. Road is best. I love Road. Cat, what do you do for work? Cat, what do you do for work? Good morning, Crow. How you doing? Chad, I should get breakfast. Chad, do you want to get breakfast with me? I won't be able to read what you guys are doing for a little bit while I get breakfast. But we can grab some breakfast. You can hear me make breakfast. What do I want for breakfast? I don't think I'm hungry. Chat, I'm gonna go eat sand. I'm gonna go eat sand, chat. We're gonna go to the beach and we're gonna eat sand by the fistful. I'm gonna eat the entire beach, and you can't stop me. Try and stop me. Come out here. Be like, no, Gene, no sand. And you'll already hear me crunching. Crunching all that sand. People are gonna come out to the beach and be like, where's the beach? And I'm gonna be like, ha ha ha. Gene, where's the beach? Gene, spit it out. And I won't. There'll be no beach left. And then the houses will crumble to the sea. Give me a second, Vanya. Give me a second, Vanya. Stop being funny. Stop being funnier than me. One second. Gene, where's the beach? Me with a suspiciously beach-shaped bulge in my throat. No, Vanya, you gotta stay. You gotta stay. That is one of my favorite jokes, though. Where they're just like, where's my dick? Me with a suspicious dick-shaped bulge in my throat. Well, if I'm not on the beach, I guess I'm just in the ocean. Chat, we're moving to the ocean. Chat, I am going to be Poseidon. I am Poseidon. The gods fear me. Why can I move my face like that? What? That's so weird. Who moves their face like that? Sorry, I got distracted. I think what I'm really excited about, chat, is saltwater taffy. There's saltwater taffy, chat. Hush puppies. Chat, do you know what hush puppies are? Chat, do you know what hush puppies are? Chat, do you know what hush puppies are? Have you had hush puppies before? Have you had hush puppies before? I don't know why they're called hush puppies, but because they're a southern thing, every single person will tell you a different reason. Keeper, you're wrong. Hush puppies. Hush puppies. At least whenever I'm here, they're like, oh yeah, they were made to keep dogs quiet. And I'm like, that's funny. But where did they actually come from? And basically, they're like sweetened dough balls that you eat with honey butter. They're mostly just receptacles to use with honey butter. And they're delicious, and they're the best. And they're like, instead of French fries, it's like, instead of potato, French fries, which, are a little bit salty and savory, we decided to make a sweet fried dough you dunk in honey butter, and that is your side dish for this fish. It's delicious. I love it. But, like, my God, that is such a southern thing. Hush puppies are so good. I know, Keeper, and I say you're wrong. I don't like them. You're wrong. You just need better taste buds. Learn to be better. Keeper. Eat better food. Recalibrating. My hand's getting tired, chat. Really? Crow, did you bring me any hush puppies? Crow, where are my hush puppies? I mean, I'll give you a good puppy. Shush, shush. Chat, can you hear the AC? No? Oh, well. Chat. Yeah, you heard the bird, right? You heard the bird? I keep thinking it's an alarm. I keep thinking somebody's phone is going off. And I'm like, oh no, there's just real animals around here. We're not in the city. There's real animals here. It throws me off every time. All right, chat. Big yawn, big yawn. Well, that is my story for today. Streams are gonna just understand. Sorry. I yawn too realistically through the screen. What does that mean? Anyways, sorry. So, streams are going to be a little bit shorter until probably like Tuesday or Wednesday, just because, I'm on vacation right now. Yeah, still working, but And they're just going to be like maybe an hour just chatting streams until we make it back. So, get ready for a bunch of vlogs. I'm going to try to do a bunch of stupid things to keep y'all entertained. That way I have more stories. Did you like my story today? What's up, Bora? I will be back next Tuesday. Then we'll do 2 longer streams. We're only gonna be doing the morning streams for now until I'm coming. Don't chat. I'm actually I'm no longer gonna be a VTuber. I'm stopping forever. This is my last stream, chat. But it's my birthday Sunday. No, I'll be back. I'll sing you happy birthday on Sunday. Okay. But yeah, we're not going anywhere. I will still be streaming. And the reason why we're doing this is going to be happening a lot when we if I go on trips anywhere, because I'm trying to stream every single day for 365 days. So I have my little mobile setup now. Yay. And maybe I'll figure out how to turn it so that you guys can have a full screen and not just me trapped in a box. But hey, there's a lot to do for now, okay? Moral of the story. TSA will touch you if your dick's Happy almost birthday, bees. How many of the bees' birthday is it, or is it all the bees' birthday? Happy early birthday to bees. Happy early birthday to bees. Happy early birthday to 213 bees. Happy birthday to the bees. If it's early birthdays, I'll be singing it again tomorrow. Okay, lovelies, it is time we find somebody to read out to. Or do we... Cheezer just got here, chat. We can't stop stream. Actually, we do have to stop stream because I do need to get ready for work now. Cheezer, why do you always come in at the last second? Why do you hate me so much? Can we get a shout out for Cheezer? But yes, I will be doing more stuff. I'll be doing a little travel vlog. Oop, almost dropped the computer. Every single day. Until we get back. So get ready for travel vlogs. It might be boring. It might be, and I stayed at home. And I worked. And I put my feet in the water. And then I took my feet out of the water. And then I went to bed. So y'all better be excited for that story, okay? Pretend like it's very entertaining. Just lie to me. Chat, lie to me. Or I'll tell you like other stories about like how I got attacked by a man once. Thank you. Thank you. Lie, lie, lie. Or how my mother, who was like 50 at the time, was dating an 80-year-old man. That also happened. That's right, Mom. I'm outing all of your drama. Don't worry about it. Anyways, okay, let's find something to read out to. Leia. We're gonna read Leia. Leia Panthera. Bet. Alright, lovelies. Thank you all for coming by. I do apologize for the shorter stream. We might do a little bit longer one tomorrow. Or we might not. No clue. Unfortunately, I didn't get much sleep last night, so you know, I kind of had to start stream a little bit later because I got in late. I've had maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I'm such a stinker. Alright, and we're going to do a little raid message. Hey, Vonnie, can you make a raid message for me? I would really appreciate it. Please make it a good raid message, and don't talk about Embrag. Let's see what Vonnie does. Is it Embrag? Oh my god. Okay, well, wow. That's fine. Chat, copy that. Copy and paste it. We'll do a beach house raid. And I'll be back here tomorrow morning. I look forward to seeing you all there. I'll make sure I do something interesting to tell you all about, okay? Chat, I'm jumping off a building. Chat, I'm going to go fight a shark. Chat, I'm going to eat the beach. And I'm going to die again. Alright. Y'all have a good one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Be good. No sleep for me. Bye. Wait, did we raid? Am I still here? Did I cancel the raid? Prioritize again.
I was out being a country girl. I can't have a long nails as a cowboy country girl. I was out like